First things first, we crust up the beef. Now, the best way to do this is to get a heavy, thick bottom pot. Enamel and cast iron seem to work the best. An enamel pot works really good because you can build up a great crust on the meat. And also you see in the bottom of the pot, the fond that's building up there, and that is all flavor. We start with the rendered fat from 6 ounces of bacon. And then once all the beef is seared hard on as many sides as possible, we remove it, lay it out on a rack, let it cool off for a little bit, and then we put our veggie mix in. Here we've got some carrots, some onions, and we're just sauteing it in the rendered beef juice and fat that was in the bottom of the pan. And as you can see, we're already starting to pull that fond off and browning up those vegetables. Then we add the beef back in, and again, we're making 2 pots here, so this recipe serves about 16 to 20 servings. We mix up the beef with the vegetables, and again, we're scraping a little bit of that fond off the bottom, and then we add about 2 tablespoons of flour on top of the beef and the veggie mix. And what'll happen here is that flour is going to mix with the fat in the beef, and it's going to help create a thickening agent so that the stew gets nice and rich. So we stir that up. And there, as you can see, the flour has blended in. And then the next step is to add in the flavoring liquids, and that will consist of about 1.5 to 2 cups of wine in each, and about 4 cups of beef stock in each. We then bring that to a boil, and we let that simmer away for several hours. As soon as we're getting close to having the beef cooked through, we hard saute some quartered button mushrooms and some garlic and butter. And as you can see here, the mushrooms are sticking to the bottom. That's what we want, to get a little bit of that charring on the mushrooms as well, to bring out some yet additional flavor that's going to be in the stew. So this is the result of the stew after it's cooked on the oven. And the next step is one of the most important steps, and that is to get a little bit of our smoke flavor into that stew, which will add the final touches. So we get our fire going, and remember, you can check out our Fireplace cooking series, episode 0. It will show you how to set up a fire in your own fireplace to prepare it for cooking indoors. First thing we're going to do is take a piece of cherry wood, and we're going to put that in the fire. Let that smolder a bit to add a nice little additional flavor to the beef bourguignon. You notice we'll put aluminum foil down first, and that's just to prevent the bottom of the pot from getting that black char on it. Then we place the pot on the fire. We let the smoke come up and circulate around the stew. After about 20 or 30 minutes, you'll start noticing a dark layer on top of the stew. And that is your smoke that's in there. We don't want to over smoke this. We just want to add that wood flavor in there as an additional ingredient in the stew. And then once we're done with that, we pull it off. You can put the lid on. You can keep it by that fire for hours and hours and hours. As long as it stays above 140, 150 degrees, you're good. And I'll tell you, there's one additional secret to this. Two secrets. Number one is it is best to make this stew days in advance. And I'm talking 3, 4, 5 days in advance, because the longer this stew sits in the fridge after it's cooked, the better and richer it tastes. So if you get a chance, it's great to make it fresh, but it's even better to make it days ahead of time. And we've eaten this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days after, and the longer we wait it, the better and more concentrated the flavors. And the other is a little sprinkle of mushroom umami powder. Thanks for joining us at Gut Smokehouse Barbecue. Enjoy the scenes, and we'll see you in our next episode.